Barr reviews Mueller probe findings for possible Sunday release. Photo gallery by Reuters. Bloomberg Attorney General William Barr is reviewing the long-awaited report submitted by Robert Mueller and determining how to explain the special counsel's principal findings to Congress as early as Sunday, a Justice Department official said. Mueller submitted the still-secret document Friday evening, capping an investigation into whether President Donald Trump or those around him conspired in Russia's interference in the 2016 election that's riveted Washington and cast a cloud over Trump and his administration for almost 2 years. Barr, 68, who was sworn in as Trump's second Attorney General about 5 weeks ago, is working with Deputy General Rod Rosenstein to figure out how to present Mueller's conclusions, the official said. Rosenstein appointed Trump, who's repeatedly called Mueller's 22-month investigation a witch hunt, hasn't commented publicly. He played golf. The president is in a good mood because he doesn't see any new legal threats emerging from the Mueller probe, and doesn't believe federal prosecutors in New York will be able to open up any new fronts in their investigation, said two people familiar with the matter. Trump has also, the next steps are up to Attorney General Barr, and we look forward to the process taking its course, White House Press Secretary Sarah Sanders said in a tweet. The White House has delivery of the report is only the beginning of a struggle between Barr, lawmakers, and the White House over how much of Mueller's findings and the evidence behind them will be disclosed to Congress and the public. That fight is like Democrats, including the PAC of 2020 presidential hopefuls, called for the Mueller report to Congress and the American public as soon as possible. Representative Gerald Nadler of New York, the House Judiciary Chairman, said in a tweet that we look forward to getting the full Mueller report and related materials. Transparency, Republicans quickly pointed to a line in a letter Barr sent to Congress on Friday where he said Mueller reported no instances when he was told not to take a specific action in his wide-ranging probe. I remain committed to as much transparency as possible, and I will keep you informed as to the status of my review, Barr wrote. Mueller didn't issue any final indictments before turning in his report, and no sealed indictments are pending, according to officials. That means whatever Mueller found, the completion of his investigation is a turning point for Trump, whose presidency has been dogged by an inquiry he routinely rages against. Before wrapping up his probe, Mueller helped secure guilty pleas from 5 people involved in Trump's presidential campaign, including Paul Manafort, who was his campaign chairman, and Michael Flynn, who became Trump's first national security advisor. Mueller has also, while Mueller never said a word publicly, he and his team of prosecutors used indictments to set out a vivid narrative. It told of hackers, but the full extent of what Mueller learned hasn't been revealed and may never be if he or Barr decide to withhold details that the special counsel didn't feel involved crimes he felt he could prosecute. Mueller's report could be politically disastrous for Trump if the special counsel says he uncovered evidence that would justify a congressional move to impeach the president. Conversely, beyond the Mueller probe, Trump isn't necessarily in the clear. He faces nor is it certain that others close to the president, including Trump Jr., who met with a Russian lawyer in 2016 after being promised dirt on Clinton, are out of the woods. Other prosecutors, during Barr's confirmation hearing in February, he said Mueller's report would be confidential, while the report that goes public would be a report by the Attorney General. He suggested that, if you are not going to indict someone, then you don't stand up there and unload negative information about the person, he said. The Justice Department probably won't want to release the names of people that Mueller investigated but didn't charge. Material related. Ultimately, the Supreme Court may decide the fate of Mueller's findings. Trump and his lawyer, but congressional Democrats, who now control the House, say they want broad disclosure of Mueller's investigative work, citing the earlier success of Republicans in pressuring the Justice Department to release details they said showed anti-Trump bias in the FBI. They have talked of ish. It is imperative for Mr. Barr to make the full report public and provide its underlying documentation and findings to Congress, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Senate Democratic leader Chuck Schumer said in a joint statement. Attorney General Trump, who answered written questions from Mueller but never sat for an interview with the special counsel, told reporters on March 20 that he wants the special counsel's report made public. Let it come out, with assistance from Andrew Harris, Shannon Petty-Peace, Billy House, Stephen T. Dennis, Jennifer Jacobs, and Margaret Talev. To contact the reporters on this story, Chris Strome in Washington at Strome1@Bloomberg.net. Jennifer Jacobs. To contact the editors responsible for this story, Kevin Whitelaw at Whitelaw@Bloomberg.net, Ros Krasny. For more articles like this, please visit us at Copyright 2019 Bloomberg LP.
Raindrop, drop top, top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.